It's Ricky and Meg.
We've been married for 1 year. Today, we're going to talk about the fear of combining bank accounts. There's some confusion, worry, and stress that comes from joint bank accounts. But the real question is do you trust him or her with your money?
By the end of this video, you will know how to combine bank accounts with your significant other without going crazy. Let's talk.
So here's our story. In May 2018, we got engaged after 2.5 years of dating, and we needed to start planning for a wedding and a honeymoon.
So we went down to the local bank and we opened up a joint checking account and a joint savings account. We labeled one our wedding account and one our honeymoon account. We decided that
Instead of me trying to pay for the wedding and her paying for the wedding,
we would go ahead and combine our accounts, these two accounts, and start contributing money for the wedding and the honeymoon together. And if something happened and we got to the wedding day and it didn't work out, we would just split it 50-50.
That didn't happen. We got married.
And I lost my wedding ring on the honeymoon.
Yeah, he lost his wedding band on the honeymoon.
Does that sound bad?
No.
So let's be real. There's a lot of fears about combining bank accounts. Our biggest fear was you not hitting the like button. Go ahead, please hit it right now. There are fears though about combining bank accounts.
Yeah.
One of the biggest ones out there that we had to deal with was just simply different money styles, how we handled our money. I was very, very tight with my money. I didn't want to spend anything. I would go to Kroger every 2 weeks. On the other hand,
I had problems with overdraw fees. So I had another bank account where I would take money and just transfer it over into my Chase account. However, I would swipe and be negative $1, negative $2. Terrible, and it stressed him out. Didn't stress me out because as long as I got money back in the account by 10 p.m., I was good.
another issue that we had to talk about very seriously was both of our backgrounds. We both came from families that had joint bank accounts and then they ended up divorcing. And that was something we had to sit down with our financial advisors and pastors even to discuss that seriously. Another thing that just kind of was an irritation, honestly, an annoyance, but it can cause fights, is your partner's spending habits. And we both have spending habits, let's be honest. But when you first combine bank accounts, you're used to your charges on your account. So all of a sudden when you get on your account and you start seeing Target and Marshalls and you're like, what's going on? Where's all the money going?
Or, like Kroger for milk and bread and hamburger meat.
Okay, but you do need to sit down with your partner and have a serious conversation, develop a plan. For a while there, we even went to a cash system just to help us minimize our spending.
Yeah. So then after we got married, we had these separate bank accounts, but we took our wedding account and put all of our paychecks into them through direct deposit. But we also made all of our other accounts have each other's names on them so that he could access my accounts and I can access his accounts even though we didn't have debit cards towards them. This is really important in case something tragic happens and someone needs to access your account. Specifically at banks, you have to have somebody else on the account in order for anybody to access it.
As with me being so tight on money, she would want to go buy groceries or she would want to go buy gifts for people or whatever she does to be nice to people. And I would our paychecks would come in and I would just want to straight up take any extra money we had in the account and put it into savings. She got tired of that. So that could be an issue with your money style. So the way that we handled it
is I took $100 from every paycheck I got through direct deposit and put it into one of my old Chase accounts. He had access to it completely. He can still get on the app and look what I'm spending. However, that was my money to spend. So if I wanted to get something, more than milk and bread. I could go to Wendy's and get a Frosty.
So, before you combine your accounts, let's make a plan. So, sit down with your partner and list all your spending habits, yours and hers. Don't leave anything out. List all the issues that you might face so there's no surprises down the road.
And do a practice run. Go get a free checking account and put in $100, $1,000, whatever that you have accessible that you guys can work through.
Also, sit down with a financial mentor in your life. Sit down with a budget of your projected bills, expenses, whatever you might have to plan for, and have them look at it with you, because an extra set of eyes never hurts. They might actually see something that you might not see or might not want to see.
Now, most importantly, you need to like, subscribe, and comment below about how you combined your bank accounts and did it work out.
Also, guys, check out in the description. There's a link for Robinhood, and if you go sign up, you get a free stock up to $500. Why not?
Good talk.
Okay.